In this video, we'll cover how to use the image trace tool to create silhouettes and enhance the movements of the dancer. And remember that life is truly a gift. Make it count. Amigos, before we create the silhouette effect, let's review the footage and figure out the specific section that we want to create this effect. For this video, what we'll do is we'll start right here at 12 and we'll go all the way to the very end at 18. Now, what we need to do is set the in point and the out point of our work area. The quickest way is to use the keyboard shortcut. So let's move the CTI right here at 12. Hit the letter B for Bravo to set the in point. Let's move it all the way to the end. Hit the letter N for November to set the end of the work area. Go to the roto brush layer. Let's solo this layer. Go up to the layer menu and go to auto trace. And for time span, select work area since we've defined the area that we want to create the silhouette. For channel, select alpha. Remember, we are using the roto brush layer. It contains a transparent background. And for these values, leave them at their default setting. Make sure that you apply to new layer and hit OK. After Effects is going to trace this frame by frame. It's actually going to create a solid layer with one or more masks. Amigos, let's go to our new layer. Let's type in silhouette. And the spelling is a little tricky. Spelling was not my favorite subject in school, so I'm hoping that we got it right. Let's drill down to mask and notice that it created 3 different masks. However, the only one that we'll keep is mask number 1, and that is the one of the dancer. Number 2 and 3, these little 2 masks, we can get rid of them, hit delete, and let's go back to mask 1. Let's drill down, go to the mask opacity. Let's click on the stopwatch to delete all the keyframes and make sure that it's set to 100%. Let's lock the mask and let's go ahead, go to rotor brush. Let's unsolo it and let's check out this silhouette. Perfect. Now let's unsolo the silhouette and let's bring it beneath the rotor brush layer. And let's move our CTI all the way to 1210. And right here at 1210, let's trim the in point. Alt left bracket or Option left bracket if you're using an Apple computer. And hit P for the position property. And let's animate this silhouette. Click on the stopwatch to add the first keyframe. And let's move forward 10 frames all the way to 1220. And what we'll do is we'll modify the X value and the Y value. Go to the X value and type in plus 50. Let's add 50 pixels and AE will calculate the math for you. And for the Y value, let's subtract 25, minus 25. And again, After Effects does it for you. Now let's change the color. Go to Effect. Let's go to Generate. And let's go to Fill. And let's give it a little bit of a Miami color. This is pretty good. And let's make a copy. Select the silhouette, Control D or Command D to make a copy. And let's place it beneath the first one. Hit P for position. Let's trim the in point. Let's delete the first keyframe. And let's move forward 10 frames. Let's go all the way to 1305. And let's modify the X. Again, let's add 50 plus 50. Subtract 25 for the Y value, minus 25. And let's change the color. Let's make it yellow. And let's make one more copy. Control D, Command D. Place it beneath the second one and hit P for position. Let's trim the in point. Let's delete the first keyframe. And let's move forward 10 frames. Let's go to 1315. And for the X value, let's add 50 pixels plus 50. And for the Y, let's subtract 25. Let's go ahead and change the color. Let's make it a neon green. And let's see what we have so far. Nice. Now we're sliding each silhouette. And now let's slide it back in. At 14, let's go to silhouette 3. Let's add a keyframe. And what we'll do is let's go forward 5 frames all the way to 1405. And now we want to copy the first keyframe. So select it, Control C, Command C to copy, and Control V or Command V to paste. Now let's trim the out point. Alt right bracket, or if you're using an Apple computer, that would be Option right bracket. Let's go to silhouette 2. Let's add a keyframe and let's go forward 5 frames. Let's copy the first one and let's paste it and let's trim the out point. And let's go to the first silhouette. Let's add a keyframe. Let's go forward 5 more frames to 1415. Let's copy the first keyframe and let's paste it. Let's trim the out point. And what we can do is select all the keyframes and let's add easy ease. F9 for easy ease. And let's check it out. Nice. It's looking really good. Now, if you want to change the blending mode, feel free to change the blending mode. What we'll do is for this example, go to the blending mode and select overlay, and it'll create this really cool, interesting look. In the next tutorial, we'll continue with a silhouette. However, we'll modify it so we'll create an outline instead of a silhouette.